What is up, YouTube family? Today, I'm going to be doing part 1 of what if Naruto was trained by fujitora. So basically, right now we're actually about to start the tuning exam, which is so ironic because I'm literally watching the end of the first round of the tuning exams. So I've seen Naruto as Kakashi tells them, good stuff like that. Naruto then walks. No, Naruto actually trains, and like trying to get his swordsmanship better. But then comes the day when it's time for the training exams. Naruto walks out as the rest of his team comes behind him, except Kakashi. While they're walking, Naruto looks over as he sees a child running near him. And they say, "Hey, you're that kid who Gramps was talking about. Fight me!" And Naruto just looks down at Konohamaru. He then takes out his blade as Ino then says, "Are you sure he's strong enough to use your blade on?" Well, if he's the third Hokage's grandson, he should at least be able to take down an academy student by himself. Huh? As Naruto then fakes that he's gonna rush at Konohamaru, making Konohamaru yell, and Naruto and the rest of the team. Naruto puts back in his blade, and the rest of the team starts laughing as they just walk away with Naruto putting his hand on Konohamaru's head. Konohamaru gets mad at this gesture as he rushes at Naruto. Naruto grabs him and he throws him over the other fence. But Konohamaru bumps into Kankuro. I know, that's a weird way to set up things. When Konohamaru bumps into Kankuro, the same thing happened in canon happened here, but then Naruto comes in as he slams the hilt of his blade into Kankuro's head. And he swiftly I forgot what it's called. Oh, he swiftly sweeps Tamari, making her fall on her back. As he then puts his sword out and he says, "You, whoever you are, come out there now." As Gaara then appears, Naruto then gets his blade ready. As Gaara then gets his sand ready. They then clash, but if you think that Gaara's sand's gonna hold up against Enma, now I'm not gonna say that the One Piece world is stronger than the Naruto world, because personally I just don't think that there's no way Luffy is just gonna defeat Naruto. And I know he has Haki and conquers Haki, but Naruto has Sage Mode, and I have a good feeling that Sage Mode Naruto is enough to, not like is about as strong as Luffy and Wano. And that might be a little bit too rushed, but then if Luffy lets out the Nine Tails out of Naruto's gonna go on demon time and try to kill Luffy. So, and yeah, if you think that Luffy's gonna survive demon time Naruto, like Four Tails Naruto, think again. So yeah, that's just my opinion personally. Time for shout out. Okay, shout out to Anime Piece. So Saruto. So no, Sasuke's not dead, but Saruto had me scared. I was like, wait, Sasuke's dead? Stop the cat. But I wasn't actually like that. I was pretty sad. So yeah. And doesn't say, as Gordon says, "Kankuro, Tamari, let's get out of here." She then starts to walk away. No. Naruto and Guard keep fight. Guard then pushes his sand at Naruto. As Naruto brings out his blade, and this is the first time we see the color of Naruto's blade. As Haki's immense Haki is coming off of his blade, as he then slices his blade over at Gaara. Gaara then puts up his sand, but his sand was literally cut through like butter. he tried to put up his defenses, but it didn't work. He was cut in the chest by Naruto Uzumaki, Demon Slayer of the Leaf. I'm just kidding. Hey, that probably is a good Viva card name. Or not Viva card, but ninja card name. Demon Slayer of the Leaf. No, Vendetta. So we're gonna have that after he defeats Shukaku, if we even make it there. So that would be like in part 7. Probably. As we can see Naruto put back his blade. As Kankuro and Tamari then being up Gaara, and their eyes are in shock. They then, well, they can't really use body flickers. Oh, man. Okay, they then both use body flicker at the exact same time. And since they're going to 2 different places, Gaara's body is literally in half, and then they have to teleport back to where they were to put it back together, and then teleport to the exact same place. So yeah. As we can see Ino, she's just smirking, and they then go walking down to the tuning exams. So when they get there, everything goes the same, but when Naruto, he still declares war on all of them. And, oh no, I forgot about the Lee fight. Okay, so, yeah, the Lee fight's actually gonna be happen. I actually was planning this last night, so I was planning the plan, 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 the plan. The plan, the plan, the plan, 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 the plan, the plan, 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 plan. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, but guys, always remember to plan the plan, to plan the plan. Okay, we're not gonna do that. Planning the plan, to plan the plan, to plan the plan, plan, to plan the plan. No, don't do that. That's a little bit extreme, and your head will burst. So we then see as Lee axes for Sasaki Uchiha. And Naruto just stands there. He don't really care. Oh, and if you wanted to know, if you think that Naruto's small, no. Naruto's actually 5'11", actually. Or no, around 5'9", 5'10". He's just standing there. As Sasuke walks up, Naruto sees something different about Sasuke's blade. And when Sasuke takes out his blade, oh no, I forgot. He's gonna be taking that from a certain someone named Itachi. So, no, don't get your hypes up too high. Somebody suggested I give Shisui to Sasuke, but we're not gonna give it right now, because, tell me, don't Shisui look like a blade that Itachi needs to have, like a raven blade? And it actually kind of do look like a raven, and then the red stuff matches his Sharingan, so it only makes sense. As Sasuke then brings out his blade, he then goes rushing at Gaara. He then goes rushing at Lee as Lee comes faster and kicks him right in the gut. And then he kicks him in the back and then in the leg. But then Sasuke brings out his sword as he has a smirk on his face. "Why are you smirking?" Lee says. As Sasuke then uses fire. And, like, it's not surrounding his blade like the Chidori, but it's like, you know when some of those anime characters, like, they bring down their blade and then the aura is not on their blade, it's like on the front of their blade, like it can't touch their blade for some reason, but you can, like, fire just magically appeared out of nowhere and it's not touching their blade. Yeah, it's like that. So he then goes downwards as he slashes the fire at Lee, kind of like Ichigo. And Lee barely dodges. Sasuke then comes in with a kick and activates his Sharingan, but Lee jumps back twice as he kicks Sasuke in the face, and then in the rib, and then in the other rib, and then he jumps back, taking off the bandages off his hand. And Naruto knows what this is because, well, do you not see the bandages on his hand? Yeah, we doing that. I'm just kidding. He doesn't know the Lotus. But he does know some form of taijutsu, and he does know what the lotus is. He just doesn't specifically know the lotus. Oh, and he knows the gates of the inner body, and he's really good with the chakra network. So he's about to pull out his blade, and just looks at Naruto. But then, all of a sudden, a guy in a green jumpsuit then comes out of nowhere and kicks Lee in the face. So the entire scene happens with them, the Naruto team being freaked out, and we didn't get to, we'll go to about 13, 12 minutes, you know what I mean? We didn't get to the entire, written test. That goes about the same, and Naruto actually does declare war on all of them, and they're just, like, some of the chads in the room, not like Gaara, but like Dosu and that guy who had all those spikes. Like, you have to tell the truth. That guy who had all those spikes and that fan, or that um what is it called? Umbrella? Whatever you call it, who Gaara killed, could have defeated Naruto. Like, if like he definitely would have defeated Naruto. And Sasuke and Sakura, like, she's pretty weak. Now Neji, he wouldn't, like, him and Neji would have been around the exact same level, but Neji would have killed him, like, duh. And I was just thinking about, what if I was a Hyuga, and bro, I was being ruthless with Hinata. I created a couple new techniques where I could take all the chakra. I should probably just shut up now. And then I just turn into Doflamingo, and then I cavil your chakra streams like your puppet, and then I bring you towards me, and then I slam my leg, and then I slam my palm into your chest, which then takes all the chakra out of your body, like, not your limbs, but out of your body, which your limbs probably don't have any chakra anymore, because I'm controlling both your limbs and your head with my chakra. So I then pull the chakra out of your body and then create a Rasengan, and then slam that Rasengan into your chakra network, which, taking the chakra from your body was already gonna kill you, but this time it's just gonna kill you even more. So yeah, and I was a beast, bro. I was a little bit too OP, and like, on top of that, I'm probably gonna get the Tensei gun too, so watch out. Okay. Start right back into Twitter. Oh shoot. Dang it, 12 minutes. Yeah, we'll go to 14. As we can see it, they're in the Forest of Death. Now, I'm gonna be really brief on this. Now, when Orochimaru comes, nobody gets blasted away. Ino is not useless like Sakura. Well, of course she ain't useless. She's high tuning level, and she has some new techniques of her own. As they didn't, when Orochimaru comes, Ino goes for the first attack, saying, "You boys have been doing all of your amazing attacks. It's now time for me." As Naruto then says, "No, Ino, stop!" As Ino then slashes her blade, saying, "Now, crescent flower slash!" As this is kind of like the crescent moon slash from Demon Slayer, or whatever you want to call it, where there's like a lot of moons, but instead it's flowers in like cut in cases, like shockwaves, and they are sliced into Orochimaru's body. And Orochimaru is about to say, "Flowers, eh? That all they can do is cut me." "Oh, who said I didn't add any poison?" As Orochimaru then starts to instinctively cough out blood. He then rushes at Ino, trying to kill her because he's mad. As Sasuke then comes out of nowhere, and he slams his leg into Orochimaru's head, just like just like Lee slammed his head into Gaara. And then Naruto then comes, as he slices straight through not straight through, but he slices Orochimaru's chest, putting his blade back in, making Orochimaru's cuts finally come out. Now, Team 7 then fight Orochimaru, and because Orochimaru is in a state he cannot go full power, Ino then stabs Orochimaru in the arm, as Sasuke then stabs him in the leg. No. Naruto then debilitates him. Gets him down so he can't move. Sasuke jumps in the air and then he yells, "Fire style, majestic fire dragon jutsu!" As he then fires this at Orochimaru. This attack then starts to smash into Orochimaru. So Orochimaru he can't substitute, because like they were holding him down. And he actually got hurt by this attack really bad, and his face starts to peel off. Naruto does not really know who Orochimaru is, but he does know that there's some creepy guy named Orochimaru who's strong in one of these Sani. As when Orochimaru bites Orochimaru's still gonna bite Sasuke because Sasuke is gonna need that power up. Like, can you clearly not see this guy is on the exact same level as Ino? So he's definitely gonna need that power up, baby. As Ino then goes rushing to Sasuke saying, "Hey Sasuke, are you okay? Answer me, Sasuke!" And Naruto just looks at Orochimaru and he says, "Okay, take our scroll, but leave us." Fine deal, but I only came for the Uchiha, boy." As Naruto then takes out his blade, his eye then glares red. "Well, before you get to the Uchiha, you're going to have to go through hell and back with me." Hell and back? You've never been there. Oh no, trust me. Luffy line coming in. Spoilers! So you might want to skip 10 seconds. Oh, trust me. I've been through hell and back. As he then goes rushing at Orochimaru, slicing Orochimaru in the chest, making Orochimaru cough out blood. As he slices Orochimaru again, his bloodlust then starts to take over as the Nine Tails chakra then starts to rage. Now, Anko, the Anbu, like everybody, like Kakashi, the Lord Hokage, they were at the gate because they, like, when Kakashi told him, Naruto, he is this mode, it's called the Salt mode, or it's called Demon mode, or it's called I want to kill you mode. So, he will actually kill his teammates. And it's not because of the Nine Tails, it's just because, well, his demons. That sword, it's a little bit, it's a double-edged sword, even though it's clearly not looking like a double-edged sword. You know what I mean, right? So we have to go get that kid right now. As they can sense that chakra, Naruto's teeth, like his canines, then start to go sharper. As he then starts to get a devilish smile. As he's then laughing like, as Orochimaru then takes out his grass blade, and it's Orochimaru. I think we all know he has to have a black blade. As he then takes out, the way Orochimaru's blade looks, it should be a great gray, but he has a black blade. As Naruto and Orochimaru then clash, sending the force back, cutting tree after tree after tree, pushing Sasuke, and I'm just kidding, it does push them, but she did put a water barrier around them, as it's pushing both of them back. The ninja who came, like the weaklings, like the weaker ones, like the Anbu, yeah, you heard me, I said that the Anbu were weak, because, well, they got taken out by Kabuto. Like, how do you get taken out by Kabuto that easily? There are 3 of you, come on, and he's only as strong as Kakashi. As well, plot, I guess, as he then kills the Anbu, because like I just said, the Anbu are weak. In my case, or he knocks out the Anbu, and the mirror, how do I say this without breaking her, conquers Haki, emitting off both of their eyes. He slices down tree after tree after tree, as the only one who can, like Kakashi, he can't deal with this. Nobody else can deal with this except for Lord Hokage. As Lord Hokage says, "I haven't used this move since I was the age of 42, but I have to do it." As he then emits his conqueror's Haki, making both of them piss their pants. Now, making the Nine Tails really piss his pants because he remembered this conqueror's hockey from a certain someone named Minato Namikaze. As Orochimaru then stands, and he then body flickers away right away before Uncle could get to him. And Naruto is just there, and he looks up. More, more of them need to die. Where's that strong guy? As Naruto then turns on his strong guy sensory, and then he then looks at Hokage, Kakashi, closest of all, Ankos. He then runs at Anko Mitarashi, but then he then gets hot. He then gets a hockey leg kick to the back by Lord Hokage, and Kakashi asks if he can learn this technique, and Hiruzen says no unless you're a conqueror, but you can learn the other two, which is advanced chakra and the observation. You already have that because, well, you're Kakashi Hatake, right? And yeah, this is actually where I'm gonna be ending up. And he also says it doesn't even matter if you're if you're his Jonin Sensei, that still don't mean a thing because, well, this guy, there's no way you're gonna get your chakra level over him. And this is where I'm gonna be ending off this. What if light comes as Kakashi is gonna get the exact same blade as Zenitsu, or Sasuke. No, Sasuke's gonna get the blade that Zenitsu has. No. Zenitsu, Tanjiro, and Tanjiro's sister is going to be in here. So yeah, don't worry. They're all gonna be killed by Naruto. But this, not for a mean thing, but they're pretty strong. This is where I'm gonna end off. Like, comment, subscribe, share, subscribe, friends on social media platforms. YouTube,